morning, YouTube. It is Aimee, Keto Maniac. Welcome to my channel. I am, as you see, on my way to work. It is Friday. Hallelujah, it has arrived. So, Fridays are always really busy, long days for me. So I am planning on just working today and hopefully we'll get to work out. That's normally what needs to happen on Friday. It's a cardio day. And I brought money because a lot of times we eat out on Fridays. So we'll see if that's something that happens today or not. But I just wanted to check in and keep you posted on my life. And I think that's all for now. I'll come back around later. What? I love this.
Oh no.
Very keto.
Almost tastes like
See this sunset? You can see it to the accent. Wow, look at those colors. Quite spectacular, really. Nice purples, oranges. So pretty. So, I thought I would just have a little conversation with myself today about that lovely thing most overweight people know as self-sabotage. Yeah. So, I've talked about this before, the fact that, we all know the process. I've been doing this now this is day 200. Actually, I think it's 201 technically, but we all know the process of what is supposed to happen when you do a keto diet. Low carbs, no wheat, no sugar, and a high fat diet. Okay. But as you go along, and you've made it through the process of training your body to not want the sugar, to not want the carbs as much, the thing that comes up for me is my body's memory of the things that I used to eat, of the way that I used to eat, the habits that I used to have, And it just seems like that as I get comfortable in this diet, that is the thing that's coming up repeatedly. Meaning that, like, right now for me, like, okay, let's not overanalyze this, Aimee. So yesterday, I'll just talk about yesterday. Yesterday, we ordered Chinese, which I've eaten like at a Chinese buffet on keto and done just fine. I think the issue is when you eat Chinese fast food. The menu options are so specific that it's a lot harder to get something that's the wholesomeness that you need as well as all of the fat content that you need. You know what I mean? And so I think that probably is what triggered the whole issues that I had. So I've been hurting a lot lately, my hips, with this weather change. There's a lot of rain right now. And so one of my tendencies is when I'm in pain, food is a comfort, It's a huge comfort. And so having this pretty much non-stop pain for the last week, maybe, my tendency is to jump back into my old habits and try to comfort myself, because you just get to the point where you're just done with pain. It sucks. And yes, it would make more sense to just take a stinking Tylenol and stop wallowing. Obviously, yes, I know this to be true. So we got the Chinese food, And then I normally, my cafeteria was carrying Quest bars. And so that was my one time to have something sweet. But you know, you do something and it becomes a habit, and then your one time becomes a 2 times, a 5 times, you know. And so I've noticed this last week that I have had a Diet Dr. Pepper almost every day, and I've had a Quest bar almost every day, which is not necessarily not on keto, but those are not the kind of habits that I need to be getting into. I need to be eating wholesome food. I need to be keeping my carbs low, and I need to be keeping my fat high, and not treating myself for any damn reason. It doesn't matter. So they didn't have the Quest bars, so I ended up getting some sunflower seeds and some peanuts, and it just didn't matter what I ate. I still wanted more. You know, I was having one of those days where, like, I even, like, cut up an avocado and started eating that with peanuts. It was one of those days where literally everything that I could get my hands on. Luckily, I didn't jump into anything that was not totally not keto. You know, I didn't go to the vending machine or anything, but still, it was not the ideal food day, if you know what I mean. And I do think I gained a pound. And I'm frustrated with myself. I spent time with my sister and my mom, you know, for Robert's birthday, and they're both still just losing away. They both look like they've lost another dress size. And I'm super happy for them, obviously. Of course I'm happy for them. It's just frustrating because I don't have the support group that they have. So, you know, when I'm having a day like I had yesterday, and maybe it's just that I don't reach out and I don't ask for support, obviously. I'm kind of a suffer in silence kind of person. But I guess talking on here helps me work through my issues. It's just been a really frustrating leg of the journey. I'll just put it that way. I'm ready for the pain to not be there. I'm ready to be consistent and actually get under 200. I think the fact that it's just looming so close that it just gets really, it gets in your head, you know? And even with all of the successes that I've had, and I'll put on here a fortune cookie that I got, took a picture of, because I was like, how perfect was that? It was pretty much, don't focus so much on what you still have left to do. Look at what you've done. And it was just like the best fortune cookie ever, and I like taped it up to my computer because it was exactly the keto journey that I've been on right now. And the fact that I've done really well, but it feels like for the last 2 or 3 chapters I've done nothing, you know? And I mean, yes, I think it's important to focus on what I've done, but I'm ready to do more. That's not the end. And so it's like, I want to get going, and I want to get back on the trend of losing. And I know what that means for me to do. I just have to get off my butt and do it. So I think what I need to do, you know, when I have enough fat in my diet, I feel like I have more energy, and maybe that's what it is I don't have enough fat in my system. Or maybe I'm just lazy. Heck, I don't know. Anyway. So I'm not like super frustrated or super down. I'm not to the point that I'm ready to cry and throw my hands in the air. I'm irritated at myself, and I'm frustrated that I know what I need to do, and I know as soon as I post this, y'all are going to tell me exactly what I know, in the fact that I need to track, I need to be strict with myself, I need, you know, these things. But it's one of those situations like before I met keto, of I know what I need to do and I'm just not doing it, you know? And it's not like the keto diet is hard. But for me, when I start training myself, I guess it's the triggers, you know. When I start training myself that it's okay to have this and it's okay to have that, then the lax becomes a little bit past lazy keto, and that's not where I need to be for me. So I kind of thought I would try to implement a water weekend policy other than coffee. You know, no soda, no anything other than water. Because I have noticed also this week that I'm not, because of this stupid soda that I've been drinking, I'm not getting as much water as I need every day. And then that craving for water can look like a many other things like food and candy and all of that junk. And so I think if I can just make sure that my body is hydrated, that not only will that provide me the satiation that I need, but it will also probably give me some energy to get up and do some stuff. We have several plumber, possibly a bug man coming in next week. There's just several things going on next week, so I really need to get some key areas of the house cleaned up so that they can work on like the plumbing that needs to be worked on. So there's a lot to do, and it's kind of me because Robert works all weekend and he's the one that's going to be visiting with them and directing them when they get here next week. So I just need to clean my house, and it's me, and short of hiring somebody to come and clean my house, it's me. So that's what I have to get myself focused on, and I just have to get it done. So I just need to get out of my head, and I need to do what I know I need to do. I need to clean up my kitchen and make some meals, and not just decide that cheese is what I'm gonna eat today. You know, like, that is not a go-to food. That is a snack. I need a meal. See, it's just that there's a bunch going on in my head. It's a very long video, so I made it all the way to work, and I'm still trying to make it all work. I just need to go back to the basics and not go backwards, because that never works with me. I just have to press on. So thanks for listening. That's where I'm at right now. Feel free to send me happy thoughts, and of course I love your comments. I'm not trying to sound like I don't love your comments. I could use the encouragement, I guess. That's the truth of the matter. I always appreciate you guys, and I know that you've been through what I'm going through, and it's nice to have people out there who understand. So thanks for watching. Thanks for your support. Thanks for being a subscriber. I'm grateful for you guys. I'll talk to you later. So I had my coffee for breakfast, and for lunch I made a cheese tortilla. Hang on, pause. There. I made a cheese tortilla, hamburger with homemade taco seasoning, and then just a little cheese inside, and then I used a couple tablespoons of ranch dressing, maybe one, and salsa combination. I didn't have any sour cream, so it's got your ranch. So this is my lunch. Looks absolutely delicious. Decided to go ahead and make some fat bombs. Haven't made them in quite a while. Then mixed fruit, cream cheese, stevia, butter, and oil. That's it. I think that's it. Oh, and vanilla. Just the basic fat bomb recipe with just a little bit of frozen fruit. And it's quite tasty. So I'm going to put it in the little ice cube tray thingies that are silicone ice cream trays. And I will come back. Alright, well, I got these little heart ones, some flowers, and then these are actually dog paws. They're kind of cute. So, and then just a little bit left, and I'll probably just go ahead and eat as a serving. And the fat bombs are done.